Hello and welcome to the MainView Functions and Features video series. I am Mike Frost, a software consultant with BMC. In today's session, we will look at creating custom graphs in MainView Explorer. To get started, we'll open our MainView Explorer. Once our session is open, we can see our classic view. Here we have options for Plex, Products, Systems, and any views we may have open. For this example, I'm going to use the System Overview view from MainView for ZOS. Here I'll click on our view, and now we can see various information that is provided to us from MainView for ZOS. You can see that we have our system, CPU, zip, average input, and other information related to the system. We have a context of BMC-A for this example. Now, if I want to build a standard chart, all I need to do is go to our radio button up above and select it. As you can see, a prompt comes up and gives us the information for this radio button. As you can see, it says open a chart for this view. We'll go ahead and click that to create our very first chart. As you can see, we have various information, and this is built for us directly by clicking the button. Now, if we want to make updates to this chart and create a custom configuration, all we need to do is right-click and select Properties, or we can use our radio buttons as we did before. For this example, I'll use the radio button. Now that I've selected the radio button, all we need to do to start customizing is edit the various tabs. So we start with the Chart tab. Here we have the option to create a different chart type, remove gradient shading on bars, remove a two-line limit for the legend. We can also update our labels. For this example, I'd like to update the x-axis. So I'm going to add the label of time. Once we've added that, all we do is hit enter, and as you can see below, the time label has been added. You can update this for title, x-axis, y-axis, and a second y-axis. Furthermore, we can update the chart type. We have many different choices. We can do a 2D line, 2D area, 2D column, 2D bar, 3D line, 3D area, 3D column, 3D pie. We can also use a gauge view, or we can stick with our classic views and stack them. For this example, I'm going to stick with a 2D bar, but I don't want it to be stacked. Next, if we want to make further updates, we can go to the Items tab. This is where we can change the things that are charted in our graph. Here we can update the X and Y axis chart items, as well as make other adjustments. So if I choose to add a different y-axis, all I need to do is select the item that I want and then set either the X item or add a Y. For this example, I'll add a Y item using the CSA used percentage. Now you can see on the bottom, this black bar has shown up, and it includes our new CSA used percentage information. If I want to remove something from our list, all I need to do is go into the list, select the current items charted selected, and I hit remove item. As you can see, that item was removed, and our final CSA used percentage has taken over the color that was being used. We can also move items up or down, and we can remove them. So let's go ahead and move CSA used up. Now CSA used has been moved to green, as we can see in the legend here. We can also update our data selections and update our data ranges for y-axes with this view. Next, we can add tooltips. Here you can select from a list of tooltips and add them below. After that, we can update our background. Here we can change our gradients as well as our contrast. For this selection, I will change our gradient to linear left. As you can see, a small change has been made to the appearance. We can also update our contrast from low, medium, and high. Let's go with a medium contrast. So you can see additional changes have been made. Next, we can change our fonts. If we decide we don't like the sans serif, we have many different options that we can change to. For this example, we'll change to Rockwell Extra Bold, and we can see that our changes have been updated. Now this is nice because we may not like the way that looks and may choose to go back. We can go ahead and use this font for all 2D charts if we choose, or we can factory default for all 2D charts. For this selection, I'll use the factory default. Next, we can update color. Here we have the option of updating our background, our chart back, our chart text, or our various items. For this exercise, I will update the background. So I would like to use this lighter orange color. Now we see this may not be something we like, and if we decide we want to go back, again, we select the factory defaults for all 2D charts. Finally, we have the option for refresh. This allows us to have our graph refreshed on an interval. We have various selections. Here we could do 5, 10, 15, 30, 1 minute, 1 minute and 30s, and so on, all the way out to 24 hours. We can decide if we want to do an auto refresh, as well as create an audible threshold alarm. We also have the options for export data, where we can preserve history for each refresh, as well as updating the number of history files. If we want to start that, all we do is select Start from the bottom. Now that we've made our changes, we have a graph that includes all the information that we're looking, and we have a custom view of it. To save your custom graph, all you need to do is go back to the view that you were on and save a custom version of it. You want to update the view name, you can update the description, and then replace member if it already exists. This is in case you have a member that you want to replace. Of course, this implies that you update the view name. Try not to save over your original system overview. Once you hit save, your new view will be saved, and then you can update your views and go into custom user, and we can now see our new view, sys over G. We can select that. Once our custom view opens, we can then go ahead and select the chart radio button again, and this will display the custom graph that we created. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, or are not sure where to go, I recommend that you use the help function. Here you can find all things about MainView Explorer. Thank you all for watching this session of the MainView function and features on creating custom graphs. I welcome all of you to like and subscribe to the BMC Mainframe Systems Management channel. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.